Welcome to our module dedicated to connecting with the caller. We are far more than just an answering service. We're not just taking messages, we're helping people and enhancing their lives. Don't ever think of callers as a faceless voice on the other end of the phone. All callers are reaching out with a particular need, and it is our duty and privilege to help them. There are 4 key elements to help us connect with our callers, and a WOW experience will often feature all 4. They are active listening, personalizing the call, empathizing with the caller, and building a rapport. The goal of this module will be to differentiate between those elements and emphasize the importance of each with the help of actual calls taken by our experts. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Is there anything more frustrating than telling a long story to someone who, at the end of that story, says, "Say that again?" Sure, that person heard you, but she wasn't listening. Listening takes concentration, and it is impossible to be a successful expert without being a great listener. Remember that every call is a conversation, and your script should serve as a guide to that conversation. You're not a robot carrying out an automated process, right? Let's check out some calls in which our experts exhibit active listening skills.
And what size apartment are you inquiring about?
Well, I'm not quite sure what you have available, but I'll tell you my situation. I'm moving in with my mother, who's elderly, so my hope is that we could find something on the ground floor. We would each like our own bedroom, so if you have it available, a 2-bedroom on the ground floor so she's able to get about.
Okay, so you would prefer a ground floor with 2 bedrooms?
That's correct.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Joe's Heating and Air Conditioning. This is Clark. How may I help you, please?
Hi, Clark. My house is about 100 degrees, so I'm thinking my air conditioner isn't working.
Wow, that is quite warm. Let's see if we can help you out with that. May I ask who I'm speaking with today, please?
Yes, my name is Claire Daniels, and I've been a long-time customer of yours. Joe's been out to fix my unit in the past. In fact, he put one in at about 16 years ago. Or was it 15 years ago? Let's see, my youngest son was getting ready to go to college, and then he got out of college and he got married, and my grandson is 10 years old, so that means that it's been a pretty good chunk of time since he's been out.
It sounds like we have pretty good history with you if we've shared all these experiences with you, Ms. Daniels. I'd like to ask, is Claire spelled with an E on the end, C-L-A-I-R-E?
It is. It absolutely is. It's spelled with an E on the end.
Picture this. You answer a call for one of our customers, a doctor's office. Mary Jones informs you that her daughter Allison is running a fever and needs an appointment. Rather than say, "Okay, and what is the patient's date of birth?" you say, "Okay, Mary, and Allison's date of birth is?" You just successfully personalized the call. Referring to callers by their names creates a level of comfort, and a comfortable caller is quite often a satisfied caller. Personalization creates a unique and truly human experience for callers, making them feel like you are talking with them, not at them. Listen to the following examples of personalization and the positive effect it has on the call.
Now, thank you, Ms. Daniels. Now, it turns out that Joe's actually our technician on call this evening, and since you do have a contract with us, and you've been a customer for a long time, I'm going to make sure he gets your information this evening so he can assist you with cooling your home down. Is that okay?
That's great. Thank you very much, Clark.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Daniels, for being our customer. You take care, and you try to stay cool until we can help you out, okay?
Thanks.
Thank you. You have a good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Sierra. My name is Christina, and I'm calling because my grandmother just passed away. She had been sick for the past 2 weeks, and I know that her nurse's name was Bobby, and I just need to get a hold of Bobby to let me know what happened.
Christine, I'm so sorry to hear about your grandmother. Let me get a little bit more information from you, and what I'll do is get this message out to Susan. She's the on-call nurse this evening, and she can certainly guide you through this process. Christina, may I have your last name, please? I'm so sorry to hear that. What I'll do is get this information out to Susan, and you should be hearing back from her very shortly. Christina, you take care, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
If you search the net for the difference between sympathy and empathy, you'll find hundreds of entries. Perhaps the simplest and most accurate explanation is this. Sympathy is to feel for someone, while empathy is to feel with someone. What seems like a small distinction is pretty significant. Empathy shows that we recognize what the caller is feeling and utilize that understanding during our conversation with them. Recognizing someone's frustration can calm a person down. Recognizing someone's sorrow can comfort them. And recognizing someone's happiness can make you an immediate friend. Empathy exists when we put ourselves in the shoes of our callers. We've all heard that phrase before. Now let's hear how it's practiced every day by our experts.
Hi, Jane. My name is Adam. I'm calling to schedule an appointment. My aunt passed away, and I'm responsible for the proceedings.
Okay, Adam. Well, I'm so sorry to hear of your loss.
Well, yes, I'm actually calling because maintenance was out last week to fix my refrigerator, and now it doesn't seem to be working at all. So I'm not sure what the problem is.
Oh, Jennifer, I'm so very sorry to hear that. It sounds like you want to speak with one of our maintenance supervisors.
No problem, Tammy. And I'm sorry, is there another way we can contact you, maybe an email address?
No, it's probably best to call me. I don't know what's all being monitored or anything like that at my home.
Okay, definitely. I'm sincerely sorry to hear about the whole situation, but we're going to try to help you as much as possible.
There's a reason why we saved the fourth element of connecting with the caller, which is building rapport, until last. It is often impossible to build a rapport without active listening, personalization, and empathy. See, rapport, in simple terms, is a relationship. And since the average call lasts just a couple of minutes, you may be wondering how it is possible to build a relationship in such a small amount of time. Well, rapport comes from trust. And trust is built through our actions and reactions. Within a conversation, the personalization of a call represents our actions, while our reactions are the active listening and the empathy. Rather than listen to me explain further, let's hear some great examples in calls.
Thank you for calling Concierge Residence Contact Center. This is Jesse. How may I help you?
Hi, I need to get some more trash bags and recycle bags, please.
Oh, not a problem at all. Could I have your first name, please?
Brandy.
And your last name, Brandy?
Santos.
That's Santos?
It's actually Csontos.
Oh, that's a first I've seen it spelled like that.
Sure.
That was Csontos?
You got it.
Okay. And Brandy, is that with a Y or I?
With a Y.
With a Y. Okay, got that one right then. We're 50 for 50 here. Could I have your phone number, please, Miss Santos?
Well, thank you, Ms. Daniels. Now, Joe is actually going to be our technician this evening. And since you're a contract customer of ours, I'll be sure to make sure he gets your information this evening so he can assist you with cooling your home down.
Thank you very much, Clark.
Well, you take care, Ms. Daniels. We want to be with your family for quite a while to come. You try to stay cool until we can come out and get you. Maybe a nice tea.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great day, ma'am.
Well done. Yet another module is complete. You've learned about the importance of connecting with the caller and the 4 key elements required in delivering a wow experience. Remember that every call is a conversation, and listening to the caller is often even more important than what you have to say. Personalization by using the caller's name goes a long way to establishing a level of comfort, and the ability to show empathy is one of the most powerful tools we experts have at our disposal. While each call lasts just a couple of minutes on average, it is still entirely possible to build a relationship or rapport with our callers. So you're ready to move on to the next module, right? Well, almost. First, you have to prove that you've been actively listening. Good luck.